Well, you wouldn't think twice about parking your own car in front of your own home, but if you happen to own a pickup truck, one South Florida city will give you a ticket. Now, one man is on a crusade to get that ordinance changed, and Local 10's Janine Stanwood has both sides of this story.
Pickup truck parked in Miami? No problem. On Ocean Drive in South Beach? Just fine. What about Coral Gables? Not tonight, not any night.
I disagree with that.
When Lowell Kuvin parked his green Ford F-150 in front of the house he was renting in Coral Gables, he was slapped with a ticket because, well, the pickup is out of character there, so says the city. That was 2003. He took it to court. Tonight, he's still fighting. Why pick on pickup trucks?
I have no idea why they would pick on pickup trucks, aside from they just don't like the way they look.
It has a lot to do with looks. The 40-year-old ordinance from City Hall says no open bed trucks, commercial or personal, not on the street, not in a driveway, from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. Only in a covered garage like this is allowed. The reason? To preserve the single-family quality of this pristine Mediterranean-style Miami suburb. That's what the Gables City Attorney tells us. Some neighbors tell us the same.
That's part of living here. You know you're not going to have a truck next to you starting up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
It will stay part of living here. Today, to Kuvin's chagrin, the 3rd District Court of Appeals ruled the no truck ordinance will remain, that it does not infringe on a fundamental right. And when Kuvin or anyone else gets a ticket for parking a truck on the street, we met a man irate about it in 2001. It's a valid exercise of the city's police power.
What message do I think it's sending this people in the city of Coral Gables? I think it's saying that we don't necessarily want the working class guy to be living in the city and parking your truck on the street at night. It's a subjective idea, and I don't think it's right.
So he's gone from City Hall to trial court to appellate court, and now he hopes to the Florida Supreme Court to fight this. You know, Rob, he's most concerned about trucks for personal use, but this rule also applies to trailers and to commercial trucks.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you're in a live truck tonight. I didn't know if it only applied to things with a flatbed, but you're in your live truck tonight that you always are in. Are you allowed right now to be there? Or is it illegal?
Well, so our viewers can see, this is our live truck. This is kind of like our mobile office right here. And yes, it is a commercial vehicle. And yes, it is parked out on the street. We actually talked to the city attorney. We asked her about it. She says that typically if you are parked for 2 hours, it's fine. But after that, if the code enforcement finds you in the morning parked, you'll get a ticket.
One of those odd things you never really think about. Janine Stanwood, live for us in Coral Gables. Thanks.
You know what's so interesting? He says he feels like the ordinance is against the working class. Apparently he used to do restaurant work down on Miami Beach and make that trip with his truck. Now he went and got his law degree and he's fighting this.
I bet. And they make $80,000 trucks out there. You know, it's not just a working class thing. They just don't want these big trucks, I guess.
Very interesting. But hey, Coral Gables is known. Tight zoning.
That's
All right. Still ahead on Local.